Hello guys, this is fairbinaryoptions.com and we are looking at the Australian dollar US dollar. As from my point of view, the pair seems a bit exhausted here, and I would like to buy put options. Now when and how, it's a different story, and I would like to build with you the case for why the Aussie is a bit overbought. The thing is that everything started with this triangle here. As if you look at it, this triangle is a contracting triangle, but is a running variation of a contracting triangle, and this running variation of a contracting triangle goes from this moment of time, here, and until this moment of time here. Why? Because the E wave to come is mandatory not to retrace beyond the 61.8 when compared with the previous C wave. So this should be labeled A, B, C, D, E. Let me try to take a polyline and to put it there. So from these highs, this should be labeled as wave A, and the B wave, and the C wave, and the D wave, and the E wave here. And then of course price broke higher. Now price broke higher here, and this move to the upside may look corrective, but I would say it is an impulsive move, and this impulsive move actually to have the following shape. So starting from these lows here, this to be a first wave, then a second wave, a third wave, a fourth, and a fifth, and this is being called an impulsive move with a first wave extension. Now this first wave extension has some rules, in the sense that the second wave here, in any first wave extension, the second wave needs to be the most time consuming. So the only issue here to the upside was if this correction here is a fourth wave and the fifth to come, or the whole impulsive move is already completed. I would say that the whole impulsive move is already completed because the time element or the time just expired. If you measure the time for the second wave and you look at it from the moment it began until the moment it ended, and you take a trend line here and measure it, and then project the outcome. Let me change the color, and then project the outcome on the right side. You are actually seeing that price exceeded that moment of time, and by that it means we have no possibility for the fifth wave to come. So actually this one should start from here and to go to be here, and the outcome, as you can see, it is still the same. What does it mean? It means that in this scenario, these highs here are probably here to stay. So these highs here are probably here to stay, and what we will need is another move to the downside, or the continuation of the move to the downside. Towards what? Well, I would say that this would be the most logical level to watch, and there is around 0.90. I would say a corrective wave to come around the 0.90 level, and as a consequence I would like to buy put options. Where to buy the put options? Well, the put options should be bought by the time price is breaking these previous highs, so in 0.9308 I would say, not to be picky, in the 0.93 I would like to buy put options for the Australian dollar US dollar, and we have all the chances in this world for this to happen this week, because we have the Australian CPI, you know, the CPI, the inflation level, and also we have some Chinese data, and every time you have Chinese data coming on the market, it is important, as everything that happens in China hardly influences the Australian dollar US dollar pair. So let's write on the screen our scenario here. So what we want to do. I would like to buying put options by the time 0.93 level is broken with end of week expiration date by the time that level again comes. Let's change the color, let's make it more visible, and that would be the scenario for the Australian dollar, US dollar, starting with this month. Now it is still holiday, it is still Easter, the second day of Easter. The majority of banks are being closed, so make sure you're not over trading, make sure you stay disciplined, and look at markets for breaking some levels. If levels are not being broken, well, we are doing nothing. Thank you very much for being here, waiting for 0.93 to come on the Australian dollar, US dollar, in order to buy some put options, end of week expiration date. All these analyses and recommendations, as usual, are possible due to the help of our sponsor here, Lion Eye. Bye bye.